AccurateHipHop.com, The Reporter, newspaper, online.com, hard copy. It's your boy Cat Israel. Another episode of Politically Speaking, honest, fair, black everywhere. Let me say that one more time just in case they didn't hear me across from Summer Lake. Honest, fair, black everywhere. Caught me a big one out there. Right now we're going to give you with the quick synopsis for today. First off, we're going to give you with political word of the week. Now the political word of the week, we're going to get with trending news. Now the trending news, you already know what's coming. Trump news, baby. You know, he been, whoo. Gotta shake my head with this guy, man. Old Trumpy Trump, boy. Full of surprises. Now the Trump news, we're going to get with the business of the week. So let's do this. First up is the political word of the week. And the political word of the week is courage. Courage. The moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. You know, I picked this word, you know, in honor of speaking about the recent protests for the death of Mr. George Floyd. There's been a lot of protesting going on in cities all across the United States, including Akron, Ohio. You know, on June 6th, just recently, Akron City Councilwoman in Ward 5, Ms. Tara Samples, put a thing together in honor of Mr. George Floyd called the Solidarity and Unity for Mr. George Floyd. You know, man, she brought the city out. You know, everybody showed up. You know, all the black political leaders showed up. They spoke, they did their thing. So I want to give a big shout out to all of our black politicians that showed up for that awesome event put together by Councilwoman Ms. Tara Samples. So shout out to all y'all. Y'all did y'all thing, for sure. Next up is trending news. Recently, all four Minneapolis Police Department police officers have been arrested and charged with second-degree murder for the death of Mr. George Floyd. Now, Officer Derek Shaven, he first got arrested on third-degree charges and manslaughter charges. Now, just recently, Minnesota Attorney General, Mr. Keith Ellison, took over the case, and he basically upgraded the charges to second-degree murder, and he charged the other 3 police officers that were responsible for Mr. Floyd's death, also second-degree murder charges. So right now, they're all arrested, and you know, in between that, we've been having a lot of protesting going on in the United States. Whew, this past week, oh my goodness gracious. And I mean, everybody, you know, speaking their voice, they're exercising their First Amendment rights. You know, more power to them. You know, peacefully protesting. You're doing your thing out there. People hearing you all over the world. We've been protesting all over the world due to the death of Mr. George Floyd at the hand of police. And, you know, it's unfortunate that police brutality still is an issue, especially in the black community. But it's nice to see that, you know, communities are coming together, black and white, all different colors, to show support and to demand police reform and to demand justice for Mr. George Floyd. Awesome. Outstanding. Hoorah! Now, I had to say that one time. Keep on doing what you're doing, people. You know what I'm saying? Our voices are being heard. So, you know, speaking of voices, you know, unfortunately, I gotta talk about old Trumpy Trump. Trump news. Let's see what he done did now. Old Trump. Gotta shake my head with this guy. Now, recently in a press conference, President Trump quoted that he is a law and order president. And he said, I am your president of law and order and an ally of all peaceful protesters. Okay, Mr. President. Just got a question for you, President Trump. Now, just recently, and especially in Washington, D.C., President Trump ordered the National Guard and regular Army troops and a couple unknown soldiers with no name tags and badges showing up defending the White House, you know, against the protesters that was peacefully protesting, by the way. And because you wanted to do a photo op, you wanted to, you know, order the police to CS gas the protesters and mace the protesters and get them out the way so you can go across the street, do a photo op with a Bible, which was upside down, by the way. You know, I shake my head because it's unbelievable what we're seeing right now. I mean, Mr. Trump, if you say you're the president of the United States, if you say you're a law and order president, it takes love to exercise law and order. You can't be selective for one crowd and then another crowd does the same thing and you're not being honest and fair across the board. Now, you know us, we're honest and fair, black everywhere, but we're also honest and fair for everybody else too. So, why can't you, Mr. President? It's kind of weird, you know. Maybe it's that corona medication you're taking. I don't know, man. But it is what it is, you know. It's unfortunate. Let's get on to the next topic because it's frustrating to hear and to see, you know, the president's actions in dire times like this, especially when it comes to the death of Mr. George Floyd at the hands of police brutality, and, you know, seeing police, you know, brutality and excessive force on camera as people peacefully protesting. No, we gotta do better. We gotta do better, we really do. And, you know, I'm appreciative that the city of Akron, we did our thing, we did peacefully protesting, and everybody played their position, and, you know, it came out well, and our voices was heard. And that's how you do political, you know, speaking, literally. So in saying that, we're gonna get with the business of the week. We're gonna give a quick shout out to Overstreet Travel Salon, where she got over 500 different types of hair care products. You know, for us men, you know, we got our beard game going. You know, get our little hair grease going, get our waves in, our brushes, combs, anything we need, she got it for us. And as for the ladies, you already know, she got the weave, the extensions, the combs, everything you need for you beautiful women to look way more beautiful for us deserving, and sometimes, you know, African-American men out there that love our black women. Boy, I tell you. But Overstreet Travel Salon gonna take care of all that. So be looking out for her real soon. And saying that, it's your boy Cat Israel with another episode of Politically Speaking, Honest, Fair, Black Everywhere. I think I might go fishing a little bit too.